Hey guys, what's up? This is Perry. It's March the 14th and I thought I'd make a video diary. I've been trying to do these video diaries a few times now and I've got them completed, but they're not being uploaded onto the site, so they gave me the login details so I can do this myself. Hopefully they'll be a bit more regular. Try and do at least one video and try and make 2 videos a week for you guys to watch. Recently PokerVIP was lucky enough to speak to Isaac Haxton prior to his Superstar Showdown on PokerStars with Victor Blom. During the interview, he does talk about expecting the game to be completed by the stop-loss agreement of 15 buy-ins rather than the 2,500 hand limit. The game's now completed and Haxton won, but by only $5,000. So it's quite a small sum when you consider that their previous time doing this made $40,000, and there's been some $150,000 swings in these games as well. Because of that, I do expect a second rematch to happen. I think, I won't say a lot about the interview because I don't want to spoil it, but Haxton does state he thinks he's got an edge over Blom, and I think Blom would think otherwise. He does talk a lot about the high stakes games and the kind of mentality of the players, and it's quite intriguing to think how, what do the high stake players think like. I have great respect for Haxton's game. I think he's a very analytical player, and it's a kind of a style I want to copy, or at least be similar to. I think it's a good winning style. So it's great to actually listen to that, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy that too. My game, right, well I haven't played a lot of hands at the moment because I'm still struggling a little bit with work, making sure that's all sorted, and just not really had the time to play in the evenings. Despite that, I am up from $300 to $360 at the moment, and that does include a nice 6 buy-in win at 6 no limit 4-win cash games. What I've noticed in the 5,000 hands that I've played, that poker at microstakes, you don't need to do big bluffs, you don't need to do the hero calls. You will make plenty of buy-ins from just playing ABC poker. You make a big hand and you take the guy to value down. It sounds simple, and obviously there's going to be a few more fine line details to it, but that's ultimately it. You want to be building up the pots with your good hands and trying to use pot control for the hands where they're marginal, and just probably fold when you've got nothing. Having said that, I do need to improve certain aspects in my poker game for 4-win cash games, which is why I'm reading a book right now. I'll let you guys know what it's like. It's Crushing the Micro Stakes by Nathan Williams. I hope you can see that. I've got the computer screen off so you don't see the glare in my glasses. Quite popular on the 2+2 forums. He's a man that he does coaching, he works for a training site, but his main things are he's played 5 million hands at micro stakes no limit cash games. 4 million of those at 5 no limit and 2 no limit. So he's got the highest win rate as well for, maybe the second highest win rate now for micro stakes poker. But definitely he's won the most from those games. So he seems a perfect person to kind of make a book of this. I've read about the first part. I've split it into 5 or 6 parts. I've read the first bit. And I like the logical idea of putting variance as the first bit to discuss about when you start talking about poker. A lot of books talk about position and pot odds and stuff like that. I think it's great to let a player know, because the book's focusing on not beginning players, but players who have played for a little while, got a bit of experience, but can't seem to get through the micro stakes games. I think it's great to reinforce to them about the long run of poker, about variance. That you've got to play a lot of hands to sort of ride the variance out, and it's a marathon, not a sprint, basically. Consider the year as one whole session rather than hundreds of different sessions. So what I've read so far is pretty good. I'll do a full book review, either by video on my blog. I'll leave a link for the blog in the description bit of the video, and I'll let you know what I think about it. Other things I'm doing. I'm also going to be doing a review for Eric Larson, aka Disco Bisco's 25 no limit session review on iPokerVIP. It's the only 4-win cash game out there for those kind of stakes. I know they've done some 100 no limit ones now, but they don't seem to be doing a lot of micro stakes cash games. So hopefully that comes out a bit more later on. But there's plenty of tournament videos as well, which I need to review, because I'm going to be trying to play some live events. If you guys don't know about the UK games, there's a poker tour called the Amateur Poker Association Tour. It's been going on for about 6 years now, I think. It's been quite established now in the UK. and it's very small buy-in, £75 buy-in, but you get 2-day poker events. And it's a great way for amateur players like myself to sort of have a game where it's very serious. It's fun. You get to meet lots of people, but it's also they all take it very seriously, and there's more skill involved than your local casino tournaments. So, played with one of them a couple of years ago, came sixth. It was my first 2-day tournament. There's a lot of luck involved, but I think there was some good play by myself as well, and I'm looking forward to starting that again. Oh yeah, I'm looking for work at the moment. I'm looking for a solid MTT online multi-table tournament pro for an idea that I've got for an interview. We've got one key. I can't really say a lot about it. I don't know what I can talk about it with, but you know, I've got one good idea for an article, and spoken to my bosses. They've given me a good idea for one particular pro. I'm also going to be looking around trying to network with others. I kind of struggle with networking at the moment because I've started with nobody. I don't know anyone in the poker world, so trying to sort of get myself into the scene a little bit. But it's kind of hard when you just, you know, work at home or in front of a computer screen to network. But hopefully I'll get better at it as the weeks go by. Otherwise, I've got one more article coming up, which I think is interesting. I think it's going to be on both Poker Update and PokerVIP. It goes on the idea of what does a poker professional do after poker? You know, if they want to change careers, how does one go, you know, set about to do it? And I was fortunate enough to speak to a particular guy, and you know, when you see the article, I'm sure you'll find his story quite interesting. From what I see, he just seems like a very smart guy. You know, to have done what he's done through his very short life. He's only 27 years old. It's quite impressive. So I'm hoping you guys like it when you guys get to read it. Otherwise, I think that's it. So thanks guys for watching. I'll do another poker video as soon as I can. Good luck on the tables, guys, and speak to you soon.